What is up everyone, Northside here, welcome to my channel. PC patch notes has been released early this morning and there I found some very interesting stuff. So let's go from the start. First of all, they fixed the Reaper's Challenge pre-buffing, so which means that if I'm going to turn on my UI now and go to my buffs, you can see that my Awakened Forger box buffs are active. And if I buff myself now with Flask of Potency, Stolen Elixir, the Watermelon Sorbet, and also Prime Rib, and if I queue for the Reaper's Challenge, which is today Malabo Castle, when we open the buff bar in Malabo Castle, you will see that all my buffs, debuffs are gone. They are gone. Only the Forger's Severity and Forger's Power is still active because I activated prior to entrance. But I think it will work inside. I didn't test that. So that has been fixed. There is no more zoning in and out and rebuffing if you die, etc. So that's the first thing in order. So we can stay in Malabo Castle for our time being, because I want to show you a very interesting thing that I noticed. You all know about the unbind tokens, and I'm waiting for them to actually release the unbind tokens and see how it works. However, up to this day I only knew about the coalescent ward. However, you can see here my Lionheart Greatsword that is bound to character, of course. If I right click on Lionheart Greatsword, you can see that I can remove all item binding. So what does this mean? And it costs 70 tokens, which is quite low if we compare it to coalescent ward. So this is preview shard and everything is subject to a change, but the only weapon that I noticed that I can be unbinded is the trial weapon. We can go to the Great Axe of the Watcher. If you right click, there is no such option. Same goes for the Blessed Blade, no such option. Mirage Greatsword, no such option. And on top of all of that, I'm going to show you one more interesting thing. Here is the mythic artifact Wyvern Venom Coated Knives, and if I right click on it, I can also remove all item bindings, and it will cost you 50, will cost me 50 tokens to unbind it. What does this mean? It means it will be account wide, or I can sell the actual mythic weapons, legendary weapons, and mythic artifacts. What does this mean? I do not know, but however, this is a new artifact that is on mythic level 1000 item level, and he is bound to account, bind on equipped character. If I right click on it, I can also remove all item bindings. Now this will cost me 10 because it's on the green level. As you can see here, this is legendary, so it costs a little bit more. So I don't know what they're doing, but if this is going to be sellable, I'm not sure. Leave me in the comment section what you think. So that's one interesting thing. Also, what they added is in the shared bank, and I'm going to show you now. I'm going to close the inventory. They added actually shared unbind tokens, and as you can see here, unbind. So they're coming soon. They're going to cost money. They're going to cost Zen. What is going to be? How is going to be? How is going to work? What items are going to be sellable, or even if they're going to be sellable, I do not know. So I'm just sharing this with you, what I have discovered. Also, what they did is in the appearance item, if I want to change, for example, my cat piece and go to change appearance item here, they added inventory. So I don't have to go into my inventory. I can just go into inventory and convert. Also, what they fixed is that you cannot anymore claim on multiple characters masterwork pack. Now from the artisan, they say from the artisan, you will see that in the patch notes. They have also fixed Sybella, so she doesn't give any more Reaper's marks, so she's giving proper currency for her quests. Now regarding the enchantments and everything else that is bound to me, I cannot unbind it. There is no way. Companions and mounts, we knew about this, but for example, flaming enchantment, I can remove protection and I cannot unbind it. However, I find it really interesting that you can remove all item binding from the Lionheart Greatsword. Now, will it be account wide? We'll be able to sell the trial weapons on a legendary level is really interesting, or maybe only on a green level as this Jewel of the North. This is a new artifact. I will remind you 1000 item level, and I can remove all item binding for only 10 tokens. Now only 10 tokens. The prices are already on the forums, and it's still in experimental phase, so don't take this with a grain of salt. And let's go and check out the patch notes really quick, and we're going to wrap up the video. So let's go. So you can see here most of the things I have already told you, except the unbinding of the weapons, which is probably a mistake from the developers or something like that, or maybe it isn't. We will see. Time will tell. Now, this is the profession part, that you cannot, the following items are no longer donatable to the Guild Stronghold coffer. So there's a lot of them, as you can see here. I'm not going to read them all. And also, what is also, I also forgot to tell you, is that they removed the old scroll, the old maps for professions, the scrolls, so you cannot purchase them anymore. So obsolete ones are no longer there. And I forgot to tell you that the Zen market retraining tokens can no longer be purchased from Zen market. Retraining can still be done direct via Astral Diamonds. So this is what I forgot to tell you. Appearance library I told you about. We'll see how they're going to implement it. For now, this is it. This was Northside. Shout out to my channel members. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you soon. And Northside is out.